Remember, gamers, we're trying to pump those numbers up, so don't forget the sub. We're trying to hit 200K by the end of the year. I appreciate all the support and for watching these videos. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do this, but it's time. Is Bungie working for Borderlands? Are they promoting Borderlands 4? Are they trying to get everybody to turn their game off? All you gotta do is turn on the game and look at this. Look at this. I am 450. I'm supposed to turn on the game and be able to enjoy playing the game. By the way, my whole grind to 450, I probably had to play -20 once, maybe twice. But now the whole system's messed up. What we're thinking is, in an article in August 21st, they said that they were lowering primes to +2. I think Bungie launched an old patch and put it in the game today. For real. You want to know the highlight of the game today of turning the game on? I'll show you right here. The biggest microtransaction in history. You get a Taken set. And if you don't want that, you know what? Just have the shader. This is the gotcha experience in Destiny 2. Somebody explain this to me. We turn on the game and it's so bad. So bad. I'm so lost right now. It's not fun. Well, hey, Clyde, Ash and Iron just dropped. Let's open up the portal. Oh, gee. So you're telling me that Ash and Iron, the Plague Lands, is only up for 6 more days because we're going to Iron Banner next week? You do the mission. There was a mission here, by the way, and it said, hey, go do the mission. It was a cool Vex mission in the tower. I was kind of fun, but I did it once and it went away. This is European Dead Zone. And then you just have 3 activities up here. By the way, these don't show that they're match made, but if you go on over to Fire Team Ops, they are match made. But it's 3 missions. You know what these missions remind me of? Pale Heart public events. I can't make this stuff up, man. How? I can't wait for Borderlands on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys will be coming to watch the stream too, because if not, I might have to go work at Arby's. They got the fucking beef. I don't know what to do. Burger King's not giving me enough hours. Bungie, I'm sick of this shit, but I'm gonna keep playing your game. Well, what? We watched that stream today and you're glazing this. By the way, I love seeing the Titan with the big old axe in his hand. Time gated till October. Stop putting assets in your trailers and then time gating that stuff. What are we doing? I asked my chat how many people turned on the game and turned it off already, and everybody said that. You don't believe me? Chat, go ahead. How many people are playing right now? Who turned it off in the first hour? Go ahead. It ain't just me. Everybody's confused. Now, let me provide some evidence after I got that out a little bit. I feel great. What we're seeing here is, by the way, score bonus, 15%. You kept this from last season pass if you maxed it out. I don't feel like it's working. So let's go to the portal. Me and my fire team, we did a Fallen Saber. And guess what's in here? Volatile Shields. This isn't even supposed to be in the game. I'm telling you, we're playing on some old patch. They implemented this patch that they put in a twit a few weeks ago, and they didn't backpedal it. Something's going on. Something's going on. Because like I said, when you go into a solo ops and you want to do Caldera because we love solo ops, you should not be forced to play at -40 and have a chance at this. I did a -50 Caldera run and it dropped me a +1. When people turn on the game and the first thing they're asked to do is to do something like this, you might as well just Alt F4 and close your game and be like, man, I can't wait for Borderlands pre-order, or go back to Destiny Rising, or just go outside. If anyone's glazing this update and they're saying it's good, they're being paid by Bungie. I said it. You know what? The check's in the mail. They're sponsored by Bungie. They're not fooling us, because this is complete ass. It's unacceptable. They don't know what they're doing. Bungie just doesn't show any leadership. They're launching every update that's wrong. Outbreak's still busted. It's still working with the supers. I'm hearing reports that you can't even finish Presage. Nobody asked for these terrible Pinnacle dungeons. The loot's not even updated. Nobody asked for this. For real. I'm not so worried because I'm playing Borderlands on Thursday, so it's like, it's okay. I could deal with it until then. But holy smokes, if it wasn't, I would be kind of worried. But go check Bungie's Twitter right now. All they're tweeting about is like little updates, little tiny things, little changes. We're gonna go to the most recent tweet and they're talking about Ash and Iron and all these updates and all this stuff that's coming. You understand that we're not in this update, chat? We are not in 9.1.0.1. We are in 0.0. So they expected this whole week to be ass, meaning they don't care if you play this week, because Tuesday, when this update goes live, it's all supposed to be better with Iron Banner. I'm telling you, they didn't want you to play the game this week. It's crazy. It's all starting to add up. Then you look at this. Remember, can we talk about this in the TWID? Power leveling is our main focus. Ain't that the biggest bullshit we've ever seen? They said they were focusing on power leveling and make it more enjoyable. We all turned the game on today and we're like, what's going on? What is this? Clyde, why is it weird? Why is this? Why is this happening? Clyde, why am I running all these boons on my modifiers and I'm not getting rewarded? This is boring. I'm shutting the game off. It's sad. Do something about it. Show that you care. Show that you care about keeping your community happy, because this ain't it. Seriously, it's getting to the point where it's embarrassing. And yeah, I could move on and I could go play something else and hurt my numbers, but no one's gonna be here to talk smack. And guess what? I'll speak up and make these videos and keep asking Bungie, what are you doing? Because someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to call them out. This is ridiculous. All you have to do is go on Twitter right now, because you love Twitter. You guys love tweeting. Just tell people what's going on. Like, hey, something happened. We messed up. We'll fix it. But they're not going to. I guarantee by the end of the day today, or maybe tomorrow, they'll address something. But you could just tell right away when you launched the game, you knew something was up. You knew that the modifiers, and I know before you guys like mention anything, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, Clyde, they don't want you playing on Grandmaster. They want you to play on Ultimate. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 450 power. Why should I turn on the game and play something just to get the 451 power and then enable Ultimate mode? Playing it 49 under right off the rip? Yes. Can I do that? No problem. That's not how the portal system has been since it started. It's always been +4s until you hit 300, +3s until you hit 400, and then 400s it was prime grind. And all the information they've fed us over the past month is they're like, oh, well, it's going to be kind of easy to get to 500, then you got to grind primes again. That's not what we are seeing today. What we're seeing today is, hey, go do these activities, you get a +1. A lot of gamers stopped grinding for 450 because they thought grinding from 400 to 500 was going to be no prime grind, because they were sick of doing activities over and over to grind for these primes. They thought it was supposed to be easy, and then they turn on the game today and they get hit with the same thing. When you're 400, you got to do -50 stuff to even get a +1. I want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, too, that Zaval's got +2s instead of +3s. What's going on? Just tell me. Just tell me what's going on. People are telling me the raids are dropping +2s. Everything else is this. It's not exactly what Bungie said that it was going to be. They did not say any of this was supposed to be dropping like this. And to me, again, guys, when you turn on Ash and Iron, when you turn on the game today because you took some break, okay, you're supposed to turn on the game today and you're supposed to have fun. As soon as they announced in their little Vidoc today, because we're going to be making a video on all that stuff too, so don't you worry. I'm going to make a video on all the Vidoc stuff too that they showed today. But the fact, as soon as they showed that the axe was actually the exotic in the heavy slot, but they're time gating it till October, it just shows all they care about with this content is player retention. They don't want you to play this week because of Borderlands. They think that Borderlands is going to have a fall off in a few weeks. It might. They want you to turn on the game for Iron Banner. They want you to turn on the game. They never even told us why they canceled the raid race. Why is it all the way at the end of September now? 3 weeks away. They never told us why. They want you to sign back on for that, which a small part of the community is probably going to do that epic raid, because if they keep the current system as it is now, what it states in their article about that raid, if you add 3 feats on an epic raid, you're already enabled into not swap. Most casual players can't do that. So how are they supposed to do that epic raid if they can't swap or they can't be prepared for it? And then they want you to sign back on in October to get this exotic act. It's really showing that they just only care about numbers because they're panicking. And as someone that streamed this game for a long time, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. Thank you for letting me get that yap session out. I'm always going to still stream Destiny 2 because I like talking shit about the game. It's fun sometimes, but I do miss grinding. But I am glad that I'm getting a little bit of a break coming up. I have Borderlands. I got some more Destiny Rising content. I got vacation for my wedding. Hopefully Bungie can fix it, and by the time I come back from all that, because this is just sad, you know, when people turn on the game and they get bored within the first hour and turn it off because they know something's wrong. When they know something's wrong with the game, sad to see. Bungie, if you care, you gotta do something. Can't wait for Renegades. Show us that you're listening, because this ain't it.